Hello, everyone. Sorry for taking a while to start. Things are just going kind of slow today. But, yeah, I just wanted to do this live stream real quick. A couple of things announced today. Um, I also want to look at some games that are coming out that I'm interested in. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday, halfway there. Um, Pretty sure people are going back to school now, or if you have kids, nieces and nephews, they're going back to schools this week most likely. Some of them probably either started today or they start tomorrow. Um, yeah, just want to talk about some stuff. A couple things was announced today. I just want to go through those today. Some of them stupid, some of them pretty interesting. The first thing I want to look at is really quick before we dive into like the main thing I want to talk about. I do want to look at this really quick. Um, so Geek, I don't, I'm probably butchering his name, but I watch him I watch him sometimes on the Trash Take podcast they have. It's a pretty popular podcast for manga and anime. I really loved their interview they had with Kevin Bacon, the musical score who usually works on Made in Abyss. That was really interesting. But apparently he's making his own anime. I believed he had his anime premiere already. I don't know where the premiere was, but I believe he's releasing it on YouTube either like this month or next month. Um, I want to talk about this for a while. I just want to look at the trailer for this really quick. It's called Bond. The Boundaries of Adulthood. It's pretty interesting.
Has there ever been a line you wrote in one of your videos that ended up really sticking with you?
I mean, that
I,
is a.
I think we're gonna skip this. I just want to go straight to the trailer. Does he show? Yeah, the trailer's in here. Alright, so here's the trailer.
I hear the whisper, I hear the song, guiding my way as I wander. Voice on the wind, echoes and sings, calling me forward where I belong. 行ってきます。
お願いします。
Yeah, the fact that they got Kevin Bacon on this is fucking amazing. And I believe all of this was funded by him too. It was funded by GQ. He did all the funding for the series.
Stories in moonlight and rain, each a reminder that love remains. Now I'm home. バン大人の教会
Yeah, so I'm really interested in this. So, from what I understand, it's based on Southeast Asian mythology. Um, really interested to see this when it comes out because I believe it's good. He's gonna like premiere this on like I think it's gonna be his YouTube channel. But we'll have to wait and see. But really interesting so far. But yeah, um, really happy that a creator like this was able to do this. But the main thing I want to get to is apparently. Do I have the video here? Yep. So apparently James Gunn just announced another, well, a sequel to Superman. So let's take a look at this video.
Gary, we may have breaking news.
Breaking
here.
news. What is it?
Man
Chris?
of Tomorrow in theaters, July 9th, 2027, announced by James Gunn. Let me share screen.
Is
here
that
real
Superman 2?
quick. I guess so. It's from James Gunn. There you go.
Remember when I suggested that should be the title of this movie, not Superman Legacy?
Well, Gunn watches the Nooner.
Of course.
So,
So apparently, from what I understand, Man of Tomorrow is supposed to be the sequel to Man of Steel. From what I heard, that was the sequel name that they were trying to go with. I don't know if this movie's going to be just called Man of Tomorrow, or is it going to be called like Superman Man of Tomorrow. So what it looks, I'm guessing this is like the art image they're using for this. So I'm guessing they're going to have Lex suit up in his mech suit, which automatically I feel like this is a bit too early, in my opinion. And not to mention this is coming from like a very mediocre Superman movie. I'm actually surprised that they're able to announce the sequel for this that quick, even though this movie technically didn't, like, it was really mediocre as hell. Yeah, so it's announced for 2027, July 9th. Would not be surprised if it gets pushed back a year. It probably will be pushed back a year, now that I think about it. Yeah, so this is coming out in 2020 and 2027. So all these people who like that mediocre Superman, get excited for the sequel to the most mediocre superhero film of all time. Well, one of them.
No, he doesn't.
but here it is. This is like, I don't know, God, just not like 15 minutes ago. Less than half an hour.
So we have an announcement. James Gunn's Superman's James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow.
Okay. there's
July
not
9th.
much- So we got a Supergirl next summer. Summer after that, Superman movie. He's got Lex and a.
So mind you, they announced the sequel to Superman. Supergirl's supposedly coming out next year. No Batman yet. Still no Batman. And you're rebuilding DC. No Batman.
That outfit.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Which is, I thought we'd see it in this movie, but I don't know.
Well, I think that as talked about it, there was. Remember, we talked to a person, and that person said there was 2 post-credit scenes that they saw
Yes.
that didn't end up in the movie,
Did not end up in the movie. Yes.
and one was Brainiac. So maybe Az says maybe they moved that to Supergirl. I'm like, maybe. But I thought they weren't going into production until they had a completed solid script, Chris. That's what I was told. We're going to stick with their plan.
Yeah. Well, they're on a schedule.
They're on a schedule, and it's better to do this than lead things into thing like Peacemaker and Supergirl. So they're setting up this like Superman first, and it's I'm guessing it's because they can't bring in Batman. I'm pretty sure James Gunn wants to bring in Batman. I'm pretty sure he wants to.
I don't want to see James Gunn's Batman.
I don't either.
I don't. Please tell me someone else is writing and directing. Because David is a great Superman.
It's Kada.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see a James Gunn Batman. Like, I can already see it now. I don't think anyone wants to see that.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Who needs someone who's going to actually showcase that? You're great at obscure characters, but Superman doesn't fit your style, in my opinion.
Your opinion's
like
correct.
that
Yeah,
comment.
like it. That is a correct opinion. He is not fit for Superman.
Oh, man. The comment. That's not tomorrow. It's in 2 years. Scorsese, absolute cinema.
Yep. Oh, let's see what James Gunn is cooking. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bot.
2 years. Oh, yeah, it takes about 2 years. I think that's reasonable. I
Yeah,
don't think that's.
they're gonna have to turn around quick, but there you go.
No, the
This is a perfect example of the evolution of the Superman suit in terms of the gloves down here. There's a perfect example. Because even this Superman show, even though I still don't like the actor who they picked in terms of the look, this show, I feel like he was a better Superman. The show was a better representation of Superman than the movie, in my opinion. It's just insane to me that this is really going to be the Superman suit moving forward. I know that they're gonna have to make some changes. For this sequel, I know that James Gunn has listened to the backlash and everything. They're going to have to make some changes.
evolution of the Superman suit,
no.
and then oh my god. Well, the comments are fire. So, are they going to shoehorn Pattinson into the DC?
No. So, my theory is contractual obligation with Matt Reeves with that Batman, and then combined with studio heads going, we can't have fucking 2 Batman movies in the same year, right? And we can't introduce them even within a year of each other. So let's give Matt Reeves his second one, and there won't be any more. This will be it. And then we'll forge ahead with our Batman. Now, I think the only thing that
I'm still upset that they even still let Matt Reeves do his own thing with Batman. Like, again, we already seen a realistic, grounded Batman. I'm so confused why they let him do this. Like I still said before, like the Batman was nice. It was like I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. Like it wasn't anything crazy. I don't put the movie over a movie like Batman Begins.
might change is they'll cast Batman within a year because that will create a lot of positive buzz. But you're not going to have some Matt Reeves cinematic universe when it takes you 5 fucking years to get the sequel out. Okay, like it's just not going to happen. So it feels obligatory.
What year did the Batman come out? 2022. It's 2025, and there's still no news on this sequel. And from what I'm hearing, this sequel is coming out all the way in like 2027. 5 years for a fucking sequel. And the movie didn't even make like $1 billion. The movie like made decent money, but it wasn't like no $1 billion movie.
And if Penguin doesn't succeed, I'm not sure this movie happens. If Superman was $1 billion movie, I'm not sure that the Batman happens. Just a theory. Just a theory.
I don't know, man. I'm still confused that they're even going this route. Like, the fact that you're starting off your universe without Batman. Like literally, the second movie is Supergirl. And we still don't know what the third movie is going to be. Well, technically, they start off with Creature Commandos, which nobody fucking watched, by the way. And then then they did Superman. Currently right now, they're doing Peacemaker, which, again, we're going to talk about that, too, which makes no fucking sense. And then they're going to do Supergirl. And I guess they said, like, the Authority's supposed to be in there somewhere. Like, I'm just going to be honest, I feel like they're going to cancel that movie. Because, apparently, especially with how they're seeing how James Gunn makes movies, especially with these characters, I don't think the Authority is going to be made. If it is going to be made, it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm calling that right now. The only way the Authority could move forward is if the next 2 movies are slam dunks. That's the only way. Meaning that these movies make close to $1 billion. Will Supergirl make close to $1 billion? I don't know. In my opinion, probably not. especially since we already have a glimpse of what type of character she's going to be. So, and plus, I don't even. I think they're going off of one of Todd King's comics, which a lot of comic book readers said that he fell off like hard. So, again, I still understand why Supergirl's getting her own movie. Like, as a character, I don't think she needs her own movie. I'm just being completely honest. But hey, this is the new DC, right? This is the new DC. If Superman gets her movie, then Supergirl has to get her movie. But yeah, let's move on to what's happening with Peacemaker, because I think this is very interesting. Because what's going on with Peacemaker is pretty funny. There's something I wanted to talk about the last time I streamed that I forgot to talk about.
Meanwhile.
By the way, I think there's like a guy right here. Just to let you guys know, this is a mixed gender orgy he's in right now. This is a recent episode from Peacemaker. This is current Peacemaker right now. I want you guys to understand this. Like, this makes no freaking sense. This is DC. This is the DC that people wanted, apparently. This is the character that James Gunn wanted to keep for his DC.
I'm John Cena!
Let's talk about the box office. Marvel, DC.
What box office?
What, okay.
This weekend.
What did we say 2 weeks ago? We said we're going to start seeing articles going, it's a dark time for theaters and the box office. And it's because, well, I don't know how. I thought it was Survive Until 25. Now it's Survive 25. We've talked about it before. So Weapons, great movie, by the way, is going to be #1 again. It might be #1 through the rest of the fucking month at this point. Like, even Freakier Friday's doing okay because it's the only thing in. I went to go see Primitive War, which is fucking awesome B movie. Absolutely awesome. We'll talk about it later. But I was looking up tickets, Ryan, and you know what? The theaters around me are filled with Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, they've got for like 7 straight or 8 straight days. They're playing like one of the Harry Potter movies each day.
All
in a lot of places, yeah.
Because they got.
And I talked about this last time, but whenever they play these old movies, like I am surprised how many people actually go out and watch these movies in theaters. Like movies like, you know, like the Dark Knight trilogy, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, like all these old movies, people go out and go see them. And again, I'm just really confused on how Hollywood does not see this and realize that maybe we should make movies the way we used to make them. Like, I'm just so confused why, like, it just doesn't sink into them. And I understand why some of these movie theaters do this, because, like, no one's coming to watch the new stuff. Like, all the new stuff is trash.
Nothing else?
You know what got #3 last night at the box office?
Jaws?
Jaws.
A 50-year-old movie.
That's awesome. What the hell is going on? It's going to be in the top 5 at least this weekend.
That's brilliant. And sad.
Yes.
That's incredibly sad. Because
they're the lowest performing Superman movie at the cinema is?
That would be Superman's James Gunn.
Even fucking Superman Returns inflates to $625 million or something.
Oh, really?
You can't use inflation, no. You
can't use inflation, bro.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. I saw some good dinosaurs.
Yeah, Superman Returns took $390 million worldwide, which equates to $625 million today. Of course, Superman 1978 took 300,200,000 back in 1978, which equates to 1.487 billion.
Still the king.
Wow.
Of course, Man of Steel, 668 million worldwide in 2013, which equates to approximately 930 million today. So well done, James Gunn.
The other thing to talk about is Peacemaker, because these big like spin job headlines like Peacemaker ratings go up 22%.
Oh, I know.
It's like, okay, well, it is up 22% from the finale of season 1,
which
but
was
from the premiere of season 1, it's up around 10-ish%. It got just over 700,000 viewers in the first couple days compared to 634,000 or whatever for season 1. So you're telling me that with a huge smash, dynamic box office, huge hit for Superman, with them telling you that Peacemaker immediately follows up on that and sets up the rest of the DC universe, that essentially the ratings are stagnant? Oh, and by the way, the same measuring system that allows us to know 700,000 people tuned in for the first couple days, the also R-rated.
I'm still confused. Like, how do you go from Superman to Peacemaker? Like, I'm still confused why this character is even like. Why are they trying to push this character on people so hard, man? Like, I'm sorry, man, but like, this is what I'm talking about with modern Hollywood. Like I have no again, like John Cena. You know, I guess people like him or hate him. You know, it's whatever to me, but. Seriously, man, like when you're trying to rebuild your brand, DC Comics, you push your main line characters that people recognize and characters that people want to see. Nobody wants to see fucking Peacemaker. As a character, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, it's absolutely insane to me that they're trying so hard to push this character on people when it's literally just John Cena in a suit. It's literally who it is, because they're not going to buy the comics for this character.
Penguin had about 3.2 million people at the same given time frame.
And remember why Superman went to VOD early? Remember why James Gunn says it was all for Peacemaker.
There is no momentum for this DC universe. They're going to be in some serious fucking trouble.
There really is no momentum for this. Like, there really is not. Like, especially with how they started. The reason why there's no momentum is how they started. Like, again, I said this time and time again. When you start, especially with something like DC, if you want momentum, you have to start off with your star characters. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern. Like, you start off with those characters. Like, why the fuck do you start off your universe with Creature Commandos? Like, who the fuck is saying, like, yo, I can't wait to watch Creature Commandos? Like, who is literally saying that? Like, nobody is saying that. Even though technically Superman was like the beginning of the universe in terms of the films, Creature Commandos was the beginning of this. And like, seriously, who is sitting here and saying, yo, I can't wait for Creature Commandos? And then you got the Superman movie that comes out, which is the most mediocre Superman movie I've ever seen. Like, the actor, you know, he's probably a good actor. I think he does a decent job. But again, you have someone writing a movie that should not be writing a movie for a character like this. Like, Superman is like not just like a comic book icon. He is like everyone in America knows who Superman is, bro. Like, Superman is like, you know, like truth, justice, the American way. That is Superman. This dude wrote a Superman that gets his ass whooped every day.
Unless they knock it out of the park with Batman, with whoever.
And that's the thing. This is the only thing that could save this universe is when they announce their Batman for this universe. And right now they still haven't announced it. They still have no Batman, no Wonder Woman, no Flash, or Green Lantern. Even though they're doing a Green Lantern show, but that's still like ways off. Like, there is no fucking momentum for this. There's no momentum for this universe. And again, you're doing a Batman that's old as hell, just like what Snyder did, because they're trying to do Batman and Damian. So basically, you're having an old Batman with basically everyone already grown up. You like Dick Grayson is going to already be Nightwing. I don't know if Barbara Gordon's going to be still in the wheelchair or not. Tim Drake's. That's if they even mention these other characters in the Bat family. Like again, there's no, even if this movie comes out, like there's no build up to these characters. Like I'm guessing this movie's gonna start off with him realizing he has a, like, similar to how they did the animated movie Son of Batman. I'm guessing they're gonna do like something similar to that, and then just bring in all these characters at once. Like, bro, like you have, like, this is gonna be the first time people see like characters like Robin and stuff since like the George Clooney live action Batman, since the George Clooney Batman. That's gonna be the last time people are gonna be reintroduced into Robin. Like, if people who don't know the comics or watch any of the animated series, they're not gonna know who these characters are. Like, nobody knows that there are 4 Robins. Nobody knows that Robin becomes Nightwing. Not like the average moviegoer. It's better if you build up to these characters, which is something that I said before that I think they should do. Like, if you want to do Robin, start off with Dick Grayson. And then you can move down to the other Robins. Like, I would love to see under the Red Hood's live action storyline. I would love to see that. I would love to see how Dick Grayson transitions into Nightwing. I would love to see how Tim Drake's transitions into Red Robin and his relationship with Stephanie Brown, aka Spoiler. And again, a lot of people don't know these Bat family members. No one knows who Spoiler is. Nobody knows who Cassandra Cain is. But yet they're trying to push Damian like so fast. That means all these other characters exist in the universe without any explanation or backstory. And if there's backstory, they're probably gonna like throw something like really quick or a little flashback here and there. Well, most likely they're probably not gonna do that because they expect everyone to know who these characters are already.
They cast as Batman. I don't know who that's going to be. I don't know rumors. I know like Alan Ritchson.
He specifically said that I've talked to James Gunn, and I don't think Batman's in my future, but maybe something in the DC universe is.
Yeah, and I think like I think he would have been a pretty good Batman.
Here's the problem: I don't know if he can pull off Bruce Wayne. I think Alan Ritchson 100% could be Batman.
I agree with that. He'll be a good Batman, but Bruce Wayne is, I don't know. I personally don't know about that. I think Ben Affleck did a good job as Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale was alright, but I think Ben Affleck. I mean, the main reason why I say Ben Affleck because in terms of the look, he looks like Bruce Wayne.
I question the other half of the character. You know,
1923 guy, good choice if it's him.
Yeah, he's a perfect choice.
Put a pin in that, Jeremy, because we'll get to that in just a second. We'll get to Batman in just a second, but I want to go back to what Ryan talked about. This is Samba TV, and like it's an aggregate, but usually they put up numbers like 1.8 million people watched this in 6 days. You know, kind of like the number for The Acolyte, which was higher than this. No, this one they said 22% over the finale. So if you just do a little research, you'll know the finale had 584,000 people over 4 days. Peacemaker was not watched by that many people. It wasn't. So this means Peacemaker, coming off the success of Superman and that all that momentum, managed to get 700,000 people watching the first 4 days. 700,000 people, not even a million.
Drinker gets more than that in fucking 2 days on a video.
Yes, 2 days. He can get that in 12 hours. So I'm not seeing the momentum, and they're trying to manifest this shit. Like, and Hollywood really wants this, and I understand because they want the superhero train to keep going. But Peacemaker was never going to be watched by a lot of people. It's a rated R show. It was a very niche show. I didn't like season 1 at all, but I understand why it existed, and it kind of was in its own little pocket universe, and it's fine if they want to do that. But now it's directly connected to Superman. Superman shows up in this. Green Lantern shows up in this. Hawkgirl shows up in this. Max Lord shows up in this. And then there's a bisexual orgy.
What? Well,
yeah, this just made no sense. This made no sense. Mind you, this is DC, guys. This is DC. This is right after Superman. Like, if you want to do rated R stuff, it's fine, but it just depends on what aspects that are rated R and how you're doing it. This just looks like satire. Like this, like I could just tell like the show has a lot of like stupid satire and stuff, and it wants to be rated R just to be rated R. Like there's no specific reason for it. And that's the problem with most of these projects nowadays. Like a lot of these projects just want to be rated R just to be rated R. It has nothing to do with like the storyline, like the deep concept of a character, the psychological drama, the trauma that some of these characters are facing, things like that. They just want it to be rated R just so they can like swing these cool swear words and do shit that appeal to like a certain niche audience that are looking for that.
There's a bisexual orgy.
What?
Well,
You had me up till there.
Yeah. Didn't they change something with
So
Peacemaker?
the end of Peacemaker season 1, this was in the original DCEU universe.
Right.
The end of Peacemaker season 1 had Henry Cavill's Superman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and The Flash all show up at the end. Now, Cavill's Superman and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman were kind of in the shadows, so you could just see their outlines, and then Aquaman and Flash had a little actual lines. They retconned that in the first episode of Peacemaker to be the Justice Gang, which, again, I don't know how much sense this makes based on what we're given in Superman about the relationship between Superman and the Justice Gang and Supergirl's presence.
Yeah, like a Supergirl there didn't even make sense.
It's the Justice gangbang now.
The problem is... It's more than just that, because with the things that they told us and the fact that Rick Flag Sr. was talking about his son being killed by Peacemaker, that makes the Suicide Squad canon to the DC universe as well.
Yeah.
In this recent episode, they went further and basically just confirmed all of that.
They flashed back to the movie.
They flashed back to the specific movie. So it is canon because it's James Gunn, because his fucking wife is in it, because he loves his fucking characters. Fuck you, reboot it, just reboot it. But now you kept this, which guess what? In that movie, Idris Elba as Bloodsport is in prison for putting Superman in the hospital with a kryptonite bullet. But this is the first time we've ever seen Superman be defeated in your dumbass fucking movie. This is why these things matter, and that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't care.
And we have a...
So speaking of Batman, I think they need to keep they need some momentum, so they need to cast him like soon. And I think he gets cast. I think he gets cast before the end of the year.
I'd be
If we're pretending that 700,000 people watching a TV show, then just go fuck off.
We should make it clear that these are Samba TV numbers. That does not mean that those are the only...
Like I said, they are going to be restructuring his quote-unquote slate of projects. I'm telling you right now. Because I'm telling you right now, that Superman movie did not make the money that Warner Brothers and DC was expecting. Because I know they were expecting at least close to $1 billion for that movie. So right now they're doing some major restructuring. Major restructuring. I mean, I said this before and I'll say it again. I just don't think James Gunn should have been the person to, one, write this movie, or two, be in charge of the creative side of this new universe. I truly believe they picked the wrong person. Like, seriously, like, out of all people, like I said before, I actually wouldn't mind if they picked the Russo brothers over this dude. Like, I know a lot of people love the Guardians movies. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought they were whatever to me. I'm not saying they're bad. I was just like, oh, it's all right. Like, maybe it's because I didn't really care for the Guardians of the Galaxies as characters, but it was honestly whatever to me.
People that watch it.
Yes,
sure. Like the Samba TV numbers are specifically installed on certain brands of TV. Like they have tens of millions of them, right? But that is not in totality the number of people that watch.
No, it's
and
not.
we're not.
We should point that out.
James Gunn said if you add all the illegal immigrants that are stealing, they're stealing YouTube TV accounts and Netflix accounts. That's millions
Samba
of
TV
views
is useful
right
for comparing with other data.
Comparative, comparative data.
Here's the things that we know. Peacemaker season 1 premiered to about 640,000 people watching. Peacemaker season 2 premiered to about 710,000 people watching over 4 days. Creature Commandos the animated thing that nobody watched, had around 300 to 350,000 people. Jeez. The Penguin, also R-rated, just like Peacemaker, had over 3 million people.
That's different. So that's a higher number.
When you start, that's an actual hit. And that is.
So, I mean, I personally didn't watch the Penguin show yet. Like I said, I don't really care for Matt Reeves' Batman universe. I'm honestly not really interested in it. Because like I said, I already seen a realistic, grounded Batman already. But yeah, this just goes to show you that they really don't know what they're doing. Like, even though they got someone, they made their DC studio division. They got both James Gunn and Peter Safran work in charge of DC. They just, in terms of the creative process, and they just don't know what they're doing. Like, again, work with what works. Give the fans and the audience characters that people want to see, instead of trying to push characters that people don't even know and trying to make people love them. That's what Marvel did. They push characters that nobody knows and nobody cares about, and they try to make you like them. Like, literally, they pushed Ironheart, they pushed America Chavez, they pushed Miss Marvel on the audience, and nobody likes these characters. Nobody likes these fucking characters. Kate Bishop, Ant-Man's daughter, all insufferable characters that nobody likes. But yeah, I just don't understand what they're gonna do with DC. I really don't understand. But let's take a look at, what's the other video I want to look at? Oh, this is funny. Let's look at something funny. This is pretty funny.
She was trying to clutch, I guess, threw a grenade at the wall. It bounced off.
So this is what I'm talking about when you have certain people in certain niche communities. Well, I'll call gaming niche. This is what happens when you have people who enter certain communities and try to like change it to better fit themselves. This is a perfect example, guys.
Hit her. She walks in. She doesn't look at.
Let me fast forward a little bit so you guys can see the video. So, right here we have some streamer. Yeah, she's female. Apparently she gets upset when she's on game chat and people talk shit. So, for those of you who never played a fucking shooting game, this, especially Call of Duty, this is fucking normal. If you play COD, especially Modern Warfare or Black Ops 1 back in the day, you already know the lobby. You be hearing some of the most wildest stuff ever. But that's what made the game so much fun. But apparently, she can't handle it. And mind you, these are the same type of people that always talk about, oh, I want equality in gaming. Well, you're getting equal shit talk in gaming. How they talk to you is how they talk to guys on gaming. So let's hear it, because this shit is fucking hilarious.
No, yeah, I'm aware of this one. Yeah, actually, Krista sent this one to me. So
I'm sorry, dude. Like, she threw the grenade.
Oh wait, no, I didn't see this actual clip though. I saw the ones. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
Can you shut the fuck up when I'm trying to clutch, please?
You dumb bitch. Who the hell says that? I'm trying to, like, what? Like, what? Who says that? That was the dumbest thing she ever said. One of the dumbest things she ever said. And for what I'm hearing from especially people who watch the stream, like, she be saying some really stupid stuff.
You dumb bitch.
Hold on,
they keep going.
Pause it real quick. The worst thing you could ever say in a fucking lobby is
Just
will you
leave me
shut the
alone.
fuck up or leave me alone.
Just,
Like,
you
you
just
will
invited
immediately-
everyone to come and say something to.
Yeah, you never want to say leave me alone, especially if you're in a first person shooting game in a game chat lobby. You never want to say leave me alone. You never want to say that, because that's how they get you. And that's how they get you. And this is gaming. Like, this is gaming. Like people might find it, like, people think it's bullying, but this is gaming. This is competition. It's like people do this this has been ingrained in gaming, especially in games like Call of Duty, for literally decades. Ever since the game was a thing, online gaming was a thing. This has literally been a thing. And this is what I'm talking about when you have sensitive people like this that enter the community and they want to complain to these people, these companies, saying, "Yo, we have to censor these people. They're making fun of me, like trying to censor people, like ban people's accounts, suspend them." Like, these are the type of people that we need to get away from gaming.
To you, like
people that don't talk in those chats will turn on their mics to scream at you.
Yes,
and you
yeah,
say,
exactly.
"Shut the fuck up!" And then when you say you're trying to clutch,
Who the fuck says that?
Who the fuck talks like that, bro?
Like, seriously, who says that? Like, I'm trying to clutch. Like, who says that? Nobody says that.
I'm trying to clutch.
So worse though, man.
I'm trying to clutch right now. It's like, bitch, if you can't.
Wait till you get to the end and hear what she says, and listen to the dude's response.
I'm trying to clutch up. Low key, trying to throw a grenade at my own feet. Now I'm embarrassed, so all I can do is lash out because Daddy never told me no.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah. Bro, that's mild.
Look and she's just sitting there.
Hang on.
I just want one good game.
Gotta have a little fun, you fucking limp dick fat.
And again, like, I'm not gonna lie, that was fucked up. That was pretty fucked up. But bro, this is gaming. Like, when you enter, especially in a game like this, like a competition game, PvP, you're going to hear stuff like this. It's normal. It's ingrained in gaming. This is normal. And again, this just goes to show, like, this is not a true gamer. This is someone who literally just got into it because they're trying to, like, catch a bag, make money off of streaming. These are not real gamers. These are not gamers.
It is really mild though.
It's
like,
very
it's
tame.
really mild.
That's
It's
very
very
mild, yeah.
tame.
Yes.
Very tame compared to, like, some of the shit I've heard is like, golly, bro, that's insane.
Bro, I've got my feelings legit.
Like, everyone gets their feelings hurt playing, like, in a lobby. But bro, at the end of the day, you just gotta play. Like, beat them. That's really all you gotta do. And oh yeah, and then she wrote like a tweet. Like, hold on, where's the tweet? Hold on. Where is it?
Read that.
All right.
I just want to show you guys how draining it is to play Face It as a woman these days. Oh, shut up. Yes, I know these guys will likely get banned. Yes, I have reported them. No, you don't have to tag Darwin. Who the fuck is Darwin? But it's getting draining. This is over 50% of my games these days. Banning these types of people only goes so far.
Bro, 50% is a great ratio.
Yes.
Half
Play
the time
Marvel
you have a
Rivals.
peaceful match? What the fuck? That's
Play
great.
Marvel Rivals. It's every fucking match.
Right? Like, this is gaming. I just don't understand. Like, bro, these are not gamers, bro. These are really not gamers. How are people like this? I'm actually still confused how people like this get such a large following. But then again, it was confirmed that I think there was a tweet that showed that she was using like bots to, like, gain watch hours on Twitch. There was a tweet that posted that when I did a little bit of research on this person. But yeah, like, bro, like, this is someone that just is not a gamer, like, because she cannot handle, shit talk. If you can't handle shit talk, you shouldn't be playing games. Like, bro, people shit talk their own teammates. Like, especially if you're playing a competitive game, if your teammate makes a mistake, the entire team's gonna talk shit to that person, saying like, "What the hell are you doing? Like, you're costing the game." Like, they're gonna call you all type of names. Like, clearly she's not used to this.
Every match, you got some idiot in there saying something.
Play Fortnite with Jeremy. It's 100% of the time.
But this is the worst part. She goes, the reason I am tweeting this is because I just want to ask the decent guys out there.
So basically, she's asking all these synths, like the guys she's talking about are synths, people who are guys who will support her because they could possibly, you know, get an IRL meeting or, you know, those. It's literally those type of guys, which is very little, not a lot.
Oh no!
Here we go.
If you see a girl getting harassed like this in your face in lobbies, please say something.
Please.
She capitalized that.
She capitalized like please, like God. We need to get gaming back to the gamers.
You can hear the fedoras being
Yeah.
You can hear the hat tipping starting.
I'm
If you're a
sleeping,
gentleman, get the bully hunters in here. Listen, man. The thing is, if this bitch wants to go, listen, these guys are assholes or whatever, and get that clout, okay. But they always, all of them, always are calling somebody to action. Oh, I know these guys are going to get banned. I reported them. It's like, bitch, you're reporting them because you're petty. Like, I reported people too for hurting my feelings, but I didn't need to talk about it.
See, when it comes to me about gaming, I'll only report someone, especially if I'm like for example for Ghost. I remember when back when I would play Ghost Recon, and I'll play like maybe 4 or 5 games in a row like against the same team. If someone's cheating, like lag switching, like there's a couple like Ghost right now, especially on PlayStation, there's so many lag switches, like I'm reporting their ass. Cause that shit is fucking annoying. Like I'll literally have like these guys like dead to rights, like headshots or mind kills. They'll fucking lag switch and then come up behind me and melee me out of some bullshit. Like shit like that gets me upset. But when it comes to shit talk, I don't care. Like bro, like everyone shit talks. When it comes to online gaming, PvP, everyone shit talks. But I'll only report someone if they're cheating and like if they're cheating, like if it's the same person and they're doing it multiple games. Like that shit really pisses me off. Like that shit really pisses me off, especially for a game like Ghost. Call of Duty, I don't really care, but Ghost, nah, that shit really pisses me off.
Yeah, I reported people for beating me in the game, okay?
Yes!
I do it all the time.
Oh, you think you're good, huh? I'm gonna report your ass.
I will say this, hold on, dude, okay, this is a little bit of a confession, but whatever, I don't care, it's petty as fuck. My oldest child plays Fortnite, and she the other day goes, I have to tell you something, and I was like, what's up? I used to report people that beat me in Fortnite. I used to report them for cheating. Yeah. I was like, good. So did I. Keep doing it.
But you know, what this chick and like other soy boys and soft ass people don't get is if you play a video game that's competitive, people are going to talk shit to you regardless.
Yes.
The only way that you beat that is you talk shit back and you do better than them. That's just how you have to do it.
No, and she's framing it as if it were women who were the target of the shit talking.
Yeah.
No, you're being treated as a man. That's what you're complaining about.
Yep.
What you got what you wanted.
I'm telling you
got
right
what
now,
you wanted, and now you're complaining about.
Back during the Modern Warfare days, man, the worst thing you could do is just be like a normal dude and go into the game chat and be like,
Hi, guys. Exactly. Bro, like. This is like women say they want to be treated like equal to men when it comes to gaming, and this is it. This is it. And yes, she's complaining about it. Make it make sense.
Hey guys, my name is so and so, and I'm really happy to play with all of you, and we're looking forward to some really good games.
and dude,
Everybody
The
was like,
lobby.
shut the fuck up.
Ooh, I mean, it's like
I
a
hope,
title.
I hope you die. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's so
Especially if it's a
bad.
girl. Like, it's like, hey
Oh,
guys,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, the girl, why are you not in the kitchen? Where's my sandwich?
Girl. Dude, I remember I said one word and the dude was like, yeah, you're black, aren't you? I was like,
Yeah.
I can
I
hear
thought I
the
talked pretty
blackness in
proper.
your
How did you
voice.
know, dude? What the fuck?
I can hear the lips.
I always knew you guys were around. Like,
No, I remember it. This is a core memory. I was playing Halo. He was like, you guys can afford the internet? I was like, God damn. What is that? I'm in middle school right now, dude. What is happening?
What do you say? Nothing to say,
Anything
bro.
to that, bro.
Oh no, dude, I couldn't say anything besides
That's
laugh.
hurtful.
It's like, well, we did just get internet, so I don't know what to say. Fuck you.
The painful laugh too, like, haha, you got me, man. Oh, you got me.
I just hit him in the back with my assault rifle for the rest of the match. You know what I'm saying?
Or it might be even worse, like how guys react when a girl gets into the game. Like these guys get all nonchalant. They're like, man, yeah, I don't even really care about this game, man. Like I just got off a 12-hour shift. I'm just trying to get my bread, man. I thought I'd just, chill down. I make $100K a year. I'm just trying to just play and chill. Oh, there's a girl here. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
No,
this
this
ASL, yeah.
Anybody would get roasted if they did this. If one of my friends, we're playing a game and he throws a grenade at his feet, I'm calling him all kind of heinous shit that I could think of.
Yeah.
Like, you retard, you just cost us the game. What are we doing here? And this is equal opportunity right here. Stop crying about it.
She closed the replies, by the way.
I've played
course you
this.
did.
I've played this many times, and I'm playing it again because I think this puts it into perspective.
Yes. This is
This is the best one. All right,
everybody except the men.
Yeah, this is the best. This is Modern Warfare 2. It's the best I can find on YouTube to give
so
you an
good.
understanding of this. Okay,
It's so good, dude.
Just
I'm sitting here drinking right now. I have the right to say what the fuck I want to say. What the fuck? I'm supposed to be quiet like you little bitch ass motherfuckers. Why you got a microphone on? Say what the fuck you want to say. Say what's on your mind. What do you want to say? You fucking nigger. Say it, man. Be a man.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like the servers, especially in COD, man, they're always gonna be like this, man. But actually now they're actually not like this anymore because, again, people like her, so many people complain. Like now you'll get banned for anything. Like if you say anything now, you'll get banned for it. That's why COD is literally dying. That's why so many people are moving to Battlefield when that comes out. But yeah, pretty funny video. This is what I'm talking about. We need to keep the things we like to keep it to the fans only. Start bringing in these tourists, people who are not even interested in this stuff. So, speaking of gaming, I want to take a look at some gaming stuff. Before we look at some game trailers, I do want to look at this. This is actually pretty funny. This is pretty hilarious. So, I know you guys remember DragonAge the Veilguard, right? So, mind you, this game came out last year. And apparently it's free to play on most platforms, I believe. I think it's free to play on, I know it's on free to play on Xbox, and I think it's free on PC. I think it's free on PlayStation too. It's free to play, but no one is playing it. No one is downloading it. And mind you, this is the quote-unquote one of the best games last year according to the mainstream media. Like they reviewed and gave this game a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, mind you. Like, you know how hard it is for games nowadays to get a 9 out of 10? And apparently this game got it.
we've seen a lot of really terrible games be put onto subscription services, and then the studios can say, oh my gosh, we've got millions upon millions of players in game, but we can see through their BS. And DragonAge the Veilguard is a title that did not sell, nobody really liked, and now that it's going free on basically every major sub-service, they are being raked across the coals for it. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get, well, at this point in the industry, that when a game has been out for a long time, it will go on to a service so that people can play it and try it, and maybe they'll end up buying an individual copy of it. But when a game this bad is being put onto basically every major service at once, gamers are going to point and laugh because nobody wanted to buy this game in the first place, and that means that nobody really wanted to play it. So
I believe this game came out after Black Myth Wukong. Wukong right now is still like, I don't know if it's still full price, but it's there has been sales for it, but it's still a decent amount of money to play. And the thing is, people are willing to pay for that than play this game for free. And mind you, the mainstream media said Wukong lacked quote-unquote diversity. You guys can search it up. Like, I think it was Screen Rant who did the review for it. They said the game lacks diversity and inclusivity. We're talking about a Chinese game about the Monkey King, by the way. The main character is a freaking monkey. Keep that in mind.
Going to get a lot of engagement with the title being added like this. And the point of subscribing to something like an Xbox Game Pass is to play fun games and test out fun games. And when this is like your big headliner for a month, yeah, people aren't going to be particularly interested. So I've talked about DragonAge the Veilguard a lot on this channel. It was filled with modern audience slop, like terminology.
And this is how you know your game is bad. When most of the internet, not just a game, but when a product in general, like a movie or show or something in general, when the entire internet is telling you that the product is bad, but you refuse to believe it, like, you are part of the problem. Especially if you're like either the creator or if you're like a Shield or someone like a reviewer, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Because instead of you acknowledging that maybe we made a mistake, maybe we should go back to the drawing board and try to understand what the audience is looking for, you double down and, you know, now that you fucked up, you just gotta like go with the narrative saying, nope, this game is good, this game is beloved by the entire community, even though the entire community is rejecting it. And you're saying thank you to fans, quote unquote fans, who barely even played the game or bought the game. And honestly, most of the fans you're quote unquote talking to are people that just don't exist. Or it's just people who will retweet or make videos about this game but never bought it or played it. And that is the type of audience that that Hollywood is making entertainment for. Not just gaming, but movies, shows in general. They're making even comic books. They're making products for a very niche and small community of people who literally will just support the game, support the product by doing retweets, making short TikTok videos about it, but not ingesting or buying the product. It's literally what it is. They do this just so they can get headlines because they did something stunning and bold. That's literally why they make these type of products. And DragonAge the Veilguard is a perfect example of that. Like, they literally, like, the game literally pushed these gender ideology cutscenes on you. You can't even skip it. You can't even skip the cutscenes. They push this stuff on you, And mind you, let's keep in mind, guys, this is a medieval game. This type of terminology shouldn't even exist in that timeline. That's like a car existing in like the times of Moses. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. But hey, this is what gamers wanted. This is what people wanted. According to them, according to the mainstream media.
Such as transgender, non-binary, it had top surgery, scar toggles. All of the characters were basically just walking billboards for certain sexualities. None of them really had great chemistry together. The general story was mediocre. The graphics were okay, and it just felt like a modern audience Dragon Age. It's not what people wanted after waiting for 10 freaking years, but this is what they put out.
And mind you, the previous game, from what I was told, the previous game 10 years ago was a Game of the Year contender. And I think it won Game of the Year. So this is a staple in the gaming community. This is a game that was highly anticipated. Because remember, the last game BioWare worked on, Anthem, the last major game, that game failed. And it wasn't due to like this weird stuff that we're experiencing in entertainment today. I think it was just bad because of like the game mechanics and the story. I think it was just bad due to that. And that game was a very ambitious game for BioWare. So they needed this game to win, but this game did not do good. I don't even think this game... I think this game sold maybe 1 million copies, but even then, it's still not enough.
Out in 2024, and basically nobody liked it or played it. It didn't engage a lot of players, never mind copies sold. And now that they're putting it onto Xbox Game Pass and Amazon is giving it away for free and it's on EA Play, gamers are roasting them for this because nobody liked this game. If you go on over to something like Metacritic, it's got terrible score.
And that's how you know your game is bad. Like, your game came out a year ago, and now you're putting it on platforms for free. That's how you know your product is bad. That's how you know your product is bad. Like, there are certain Ubisoft games that came out like in the late 2010s that people didn't like. Even those games were better than this. Like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, that game was better than this game.
If you go on over to the Steam page, those aren't looking much better. Looking at the Metacritic page, it's got an 82 critic, which is an insanely high score, but a 3...
Insane. And these are, and mind you, these are the shields that I'm talking about. These are the mainstream media people that will shield anything. 82 is insane. I think this is higher than what they gave Stellar Blade. This is insane that they gave it 82. And again, IGN gave it a 9, even though IGN's a dying company. Like, look at the Metacritic score and look at the user score. The user score is a 3.9. 3.9.
3.9 user with 8,000.
Like, look at the difference. Look at the difference. And you expect people to believe this is a good game? Why are these journalists still have their jobs? They hate the people they work for. They hate the fans that they work for, the gamers. That like why do we let them work in these industries? Like, I'm still confused who's funding these industries and how these people get first hands on these new games. I'm still confused by that.
435 ratings, so it's not like there's only a handful and it's just people being negative. No, this is a mixture of Dragon Age fans, of fantasy fans, of casual gamers, all who should have liked this game, but all who ended up hating this experience.
Even normies and tourists hate this game. Like, bro, if the normies and the tourists hate this game, don't like your game, that's how you know you made a bad game. Because normies and tourists, they will play anything. They will play or watch anything. And the fact that they didn't like this like that's already a red flag. Now, of course, they got the LGBT as one of the tags in this. Of course, they have it in there.
Over on SteamDB, you can see that its all-time peak wasn't great for a BioWare game at 89,000, but in-game right now is only 827. We don't know other numbers on other platforms, right? But one would assume that on console, it's probably similar because usually we don't see one platform being 800 people and another being 100.
I'm surprised that that's many people are playing the game right now. I'm actually really surprised by that. I thought it would be like way less.
100,000 people. That's just not the way that this world works, and they never put out extra content for this game except for a couple of costumes that they didn't initially put in that they gave away like for free a couple months back, but that's still not story content, so there's no reason for people to even go back to this game if they've already played it. And the scores for this also aren't particularly good. While it's not overwhelmingly negative, it's sitting at mixed, with 27,000 English reviews and 372 recent reviews. BioWare, EA, DragonAge, all of those things should have led to a significantly higher score than this, but it doesn't have that score that's good because it's just a bad game overall. Now, we had recently found out that Amazon was literally giving away the game for free, and still nobody is playing it. Between August 20th and September 2nd, 2025, Amazon Australia launched a promotion where anyone buying qualifying items, everything from routers to controllers, would receive a free copy of Veilguard. Imagine buying something like a router or maybe even another game and then getting this pile of shit in your package. I'd be offended. According to reports, more than 1,000 separate items triggered the freebie. Imagine buying a printer or a kitchen appliance and finding this bonus video game tossed into your order. Far from being a celebration, it comes across as a digital clearance bin. Yeah, they printed too many, nobody ended up wanting this title, and now they're just trying to get rid of them as quickly as possible.
Bro, nobody wants this shit. Nobody wants to buy this shit. Like, oh man, they really made this shit free, man. That's how you know your shit is bad. But yeah, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think EA is probably done in general because this game lost them so much money. But yeah, if you guys are interested in playing Dragon Age, it's free. If you have Steam, you can download. I think it's free on Steam. I know on Xbox Game Pass you can download it for free right now. But yeah, let's look at some interesting games that are coming out. The first game I want to look at is where is it? The first game I want to look at really quick is It's called Neo Berlin 2087. It's like some cyberpunk-ish type of game. Let's take a look at it. I might get copyright strike. Let me turn down the volume. So what I understand about this game, it's a well, you can toggle between first person and third person, which is very interesting. I'm more of a third person type of player. Has some cyberpunkish type of elements. It's a narrative-driven game. Not sure who's the studio behind this, but yeah, I'm really interested in this. There's no release date yet, but you can wishlist it. So let's take a watch.
Gravitational force that nothing can escape them. Not even light. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise.
You ever wonder if we're the ones pulling the strings? Or just living inside someone else's dream? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Even if this is a simulation.
Yeah, see, so you can switch between third and first person. Like right here, he's in third person. You're in third person, and then over here it's first person. Right here it's first person.
The pain still feels real.
Neo Berlin. What do I really know about it? She's like you. She needs your help.
I followed
Okay,
every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much big.
Takedowns kind of remind me of Aiden Pierce from the first Watch Dogs, the melee takedown.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much bigger. What if the case is you?
The world only works with order. Without order, chaos breaks out. It's out of balance and we must restore it. Do you understand that, Nolan?
Yes.
Nolan, what have you done?
So it looks like I think this is coming out on all platforms, I believe. But yeah, pretty interesting game. If it's on Steam, I'll probably get this on Steam. But yeah, really interesting game. I'm interested in this game. The second game I'll look at is I want to look at the trailer first. It's called Cinder City. There's another game that they showed at Gamescom recently. For some reason, looking at the comics, a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, which I'm kind of confused because to me it looks good. To me, it looks like a futuristic, better version of The Division. That's like the best way I can describe it. Let's take a look at the trailer and then we'll look at some gameplay footage.
Remember, our objective.
Alright, let's go on. Why is it freezing like this? Come on. Let me restart it. So the game's called Cinder City. This is a Eastern game. I believe this is being developed by Eastern Studio. I think it's in Korea. So I'm interested because the East. Past couple of years, the East has been dominating the gaming market. So let's see what they are up to with this.
Remember, our objective is to secure the research asset within the chamber. Open the hatch!
So there is a horror aspect to it, which I'm kind of interested about. But you are gonna fight like normal enemies too.
Detected. 47 meters ahead.
So you'll fight like monsters. You're gonna fight like mechs. You can drive vehicles. You'll fight like other normal enemies too. But yeah, I don't know why people have mixed feelings about it. I'm pretty interested in this. Yeah, I'm interested in this game. You can also play with your friends too. I I don't know. I think it's probably coming out 2026. But one thing you gotta keep in mind about games, that new games that are coming out now, a lot of these games are not gonna come out anytime soon. Or if they do come out, they're gonna come out before the summer window because a lot of these games are not trying to compete with GTA 6 release. Because the GTA 6 release is gonna be like one of the biggest releases in gaming to date. So, yeah, just expect a game that you're waiting for to not be released during the summer or in the fall. But let's take a look at some gameplay for this game because the gameplay looks pretty cool. Let me skip this cinematic stuff. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know, it keeps buffering. So apparently you play as like some futuristic soldier like this guy.
Edith, update the
I did
status.
see some images where you can customize the way he looks, like change the color and stuff.
To update the data, we need to block that signal first.
Can you track its source?
But so far the gameplay looks pretty interesting. This seems like, I think it's probably like regular like militia enemies. And unlike the Division, it's not going to be bullet spongy. I don't think there's any RPG aspects to this. It's just pick up and shoot. This is what I wish the Division was. Realistic shooting instead of bullet spongy characters. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a Division, but it's like a better version of it. Except with like
Your
the horror
skills are still
aspect.
sharp. What's the frame status?
Good. I feel a bit more relaxed.
What would make this game 10 times better? It feels winter. It feels like in winter, it feels snowing outside. It would make this game 10 times better. So I believe this game is taking place in South Korea.
Enemy jamming tower detected within entry radius. We can disrupt the interference signal by cutting off the power.
Someone's broken in.
That's something the Division needs. Smoke grenades.
Need to destroy the power supply. Use the flammable items nearby.
You can switch to first-person shooting too in this game. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good. You can switch to first-person shooting.
The jamming tower has been neutralized. Infiltrate the stronghold before it recovers.
only thing I kind of don't like is the enemy AI is not that smart. Like they like standing in the opening and shoot, or just sometimes don't even shoot. And unless they're playing like on just easy mode.
What's the situation with the ADF?
I wish this was like a bit more harder.
Standing by the drop. They'll join as soon as the drop zone is secured.
I better hurry.
Yes, headshots are actually headshots. So I said this before, like I love the Division. Like main reason I love the Division because I like the idea of the game. It's a really cool, interesting idea. But like I said, the RPG aspects in the Division is what really like ruins the game for a lot of people. And if they do this with the third game, I'm done with that franchise. That's just my personal opinion. Like if it's the same bullet spongy bullshit like the first two games, like you have to build like a certain build, certain classes just so you can you know, have like a certain damage or do a certain thing to an enemy. Like they need to stop doing that. That's why I like what Ghost Recon Breakpoint did. Like they removed the skill. They remove like the skill points and ranks on the weapons and gear you have, so they just made it a bit more grounded, which was fucking awesome. I'm really happy they did that. So I really hope the Division 3 goes down that route. If they don't go down that route, then I'm done with that game. I only play the Division because I love the story. Like it's fun, but I love the story. I kind of like where the story's been heading, especially now with the DLC and stuff. Kind of like where it's heading. I think he's playing like on an easy mode. These enemies are acting really dumb. Another thing about games like this, I kind of wish like if you're hiding behind something for a certain amount of time and the enemy shoot at it, it starts to like break up or bullets start to go through. It'll put more at stake in the game you're playing too, and the missions you do. Another thing too, I want to know if it was like optional, you can like take off like the helmet and stuff.
Edith, what's our current location?
You're 200 meters southeast of the operation point.
All Alpha Team members have touched down.
Bravo Team, rendezvous at transmitted coordinates. Copy, moving to coordinates.
Our objective remains unchanged. Quickly move to the operation area.
Enemy reinforcements incoming. If we continue to hold our positions, we'll be cut off.
Break through before more rush in. Prepare fire.
yeah, he has like. It looks like he has like a skill set. I guess that the rocket time is back to like some sort of skill set. I really want to play this game when it comes out.
All units, update the coordinates. We're moving out now.
So, sorry, I was typing something on my phone. That was some gameplay for Cinder City. I really want to get this game. I don't know when it's releasing. Probably 2026, along with everything else that people want to play. 2026. Or probably either early or late, or like early 2027, because again, a lot of these games do not want to compete with GTA 6. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Probably gonna stream again on Friday. I also want to do like probably Saturday or Sunday. I do like a drawing stream, because I do want to go back into doing that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow all my social media links in the description, in the comments, in the description. And hope you guys have a good night. This is the Wabler, and I'm signing out.